each day that passed without word from Eros, the hearts of the Olympians sank further and further into despair. While their ranks had been bolstered by the Archmage survivors, the signs of doom left no room for respite. The rising full moon was meant to be the sign of Eros' return, but when the fateful evening arrived, the moon climbed high into the sky with no sign from the winged deity. In the final hours of the night, the allies sensed a tremor of energy and rushed outside their great hall. A portal opened in the sky, emanating a distinctly Olympian energy, and the gods rejoiced, anticipating the return of their beloved kin. From the portal, however, fell a single feather. The portal closed, and the shining feather fell softly to the ground. Before the tears had time to fall, the ground began to shake and crack with ominous energies seeping from the soil. "It is too late," Gaia whispered. Dark clouds of Nexus energy preceded unstoppable waves of corrupted beings springing to the surface. With valor, the gods of Olympus rallied behind Ares, who charged first into battle to hold off the frenzied swarm. Bronze clashed with bone in a storm of battle, but the enemies were beyond measure, and the gods knew they could not hold this back forever. It was then that Rostam reared his deformed face, laughing at the display before him. "You fools! By standing against my master, you have already doomed yourselves to an unimaginable death. Bend the knee now, and we may show you mercy." Rostam boomed as he continued to call waves of corrupted to the field. Gaia choked before seeing a faint mirage growing in the distance. "What? But we are many leagues from the Haliakamon. How is that possible?" The bracing sea winds were the first sensation to embrace the battlefield, followed by the caws of seagulls overhead, before finally it came into view. A colossal tidal wave rushed over the foes, sweeping away the horde and filling the gaps in the earth. Even Rostam himself lost his footing and fought desperately as the water washed him and his minions back into the earth. Then, riding on the back of an armored dolphin, Oceanus came into view. "My son!" Gaia cried out as she fell to her knees. "I have answered the call, mother. The water shall devour the bodies of those that dare to threaten our family." I'm loving it. More lore, dudes. It's always cool. Anyways, how's it going? This is Darth Shigong from Gaming on the Dark Side. GOTDS. Got this. Coming at you with the latest event from Dawn of Titans. We got a brand new Titan, Oceanus. Check this dude out. This guy's got all kinds of crazy stuff. Cool looking shield, interesting pants, crabs in his hair. Dang, dude. Alright, but this is Oceanus, newest Titan coming on out. He is a primordial Titan. Man, dude, this is going to be an interesting one here. So let's get into this event a little bit. When does this thing actually start? This event kicks off on Thursday, July 1st. It'll go all the way through Monday, July 5th. That's going to give us a solid 90 hours to grind this event out if you are so inclined, which is plenty of time. I'll break down the math a little bit later on. Now I'm going to get into the TLDR for those of you that want to just get into the event and just, we're here mostly just for the intro and that's about it. But before we do, please don't be like Grumpy Cat here. I need your guys' help. I need you guys to definitely hit that like button. Share this video with your alliance mates and fellow DOT players. And hey, man, if I've earned it and you guys got a heart, please hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. All right, TLDR report. Max gems required to finish this entire event would be about 23,694. So make sure you have about 24,000 gems saved up and you can grind this event out. If you're going to be using saved boost relics and you get nothing but 1 stars, you're looking at 58 of them. That's 52 saved plus the 6 that are in the event. One cool thing though, with all the prizes that are in this event, the true soul cost is only 15,738 souls. So it's not the 26,000 they have advertised up there. It's a lot less. Quick notes on this Titan for you guys. High Prestige Crystallis is basically going to be the kryptonite for this Titan. Under P10, it's not going to probably happen. But a P10 Crystallis with the proper relics and good playstyle and tactics, you got this. I highly recommend you take the time to check out Solja's and Vintage's videos on this Titan and how to take it down if you are going for it. Also, how to make your Titan tougher if you're looking for an awesome defender. This Titan's going to be pretty good, dudes, so definitely worth going for, in my opinion. Now, good attackers to use against this Crystallis is going to be the big one. Evador is pretty good on the lower levels. Once you get up in the higher levels of prestige on this one, Evador drops quickly, especially at P10. I'm not even too sure if Evador can do it. And that's the TLDR report, dudes. Alright, for everyone else that's sticking around, you know what time it is. Just sit back, grab that tea, join my boy Kermit, and enjoy the show. Let's get started. Event highlights, man. Obviously, we're looking at Oceanus. He's got his Potomi Warriors here, Potomi Knights and Potomi Lords. These are some 3 new troops. You got these relics here, his Alaga Arctica, Dolphin Carving, and Winnowing Ore. We'll cover all these in a little more detail as we go, but let's go ahead and start off with Oceanus himself. Check out this new Titan skills. Alright, so starting off with level 1 here, or the first level skills, 180% Titan Troop Ice damage. You're going to get 5 free spells to start, and every 5 seconds you're going to cast freeze on 2 random enemies, a max of 20 times. That's pretty gnarly, dudes. Alright, second skill here is going to be 40% Imperial Ranged Resist. 250% Titan and Troop Health, 2 times in defense, that's 500%. 180% Imperial Ice damage, 2 times in the defense, so another 360% Imperial Ice damage. Since this guy is a defender, you're going to get way more by putting him on a land or your garrison. 40% Titan and Troop All Elemental Resist starts with that third skill. 400% freeze spell damage. That will help with you doing some PP raiding. Those ice spells, those freeze spells will kill a bunch of troops. Now, when freeze is cast, you will summon Potomi Warriors at the same location. A max of 6 of those units. Alright, so if you're going against, let's say, like a Nephilinus or something like that, this is going to drop on those ranged units, and then you get those Potomi Warriors as well. So they're frozen, so you're just murdering those frozen units. Fourth skill, 44% Titan and Troop Critical, 150% Titan and Troop Armor, 2 times in defense. That's another 300% armor for these dudes. You're going to get 30% Titan and Troop Melee Resist, 2 times in defense, so 60%. You'll be able to really get capped out melee pretty easily on this Titan. 250% Titan and Troop Armor Piercing for that 5th skill. And on Potomi Warrior's death, you will summon some Potomi Knights, which are even gnarlier than the Warriors, obviously. You'll get a max of 5 of those units. And we'll cover the Potomi Warriors and Knights in a second, but let's move into his prestige skills and see what's going to happen there. Alright, so checking out the prestige skills here. At level 10, you're going to get 100% base Titan and base Imperial health. That's awesome. Alright, let's see here. We're also going to get, at prestige level 1, those Potomi Warriors. On their death, you're going to shield and rage 5 of your troops, a max of 6 times, because you only get 6 of those Potomi Warriors. Now, at prestige level 4, your Potomi Knights, when they pass away, negative 5% enemy ice and melee resist, a max of 5 times, so that's a total of, 25% ice and melee resist dropping off, dude, so that's going to hurt pretty bad. At prestige level 7, Potomi Knight's death, you're also going to summon a Potomi Lord, a max of 4 of those. And at prestige level 10, this is the big one, dudes. On Potomi Lord Call, you're going to get 250% Titan and troop ice damage and armor. So total of 4 times, right? So once all 4 lords are called up, all your troops and your Titan are going to have 1,000% ice damage and 1,000% armor on top of what you already had. So as this fight goes on, as someone's attacking you, it's going to get really bad after a while there for them. So definitely going to be turning the tide of battle quickly with those dudes. Now, over here you can see Oceanus does have his spellcasting time reduced by 50% on defense, a lot like Growthorn. Now, the waves of Potomi. Oceanus, the primordial Greek titan of the seas, calls forth waves of Potomi, mighty warrior spirits, water spirits, with tremendous strength into battle. Now, the Potomis were, at least in the mythology, Oceanus's like children in a sense. They were like these little water beings that he had. So it's kind of cool they're pulling that in as his troop. All right, so let's take a look at their stats. So you can see here on this chart, the Potomi warriors are basically like specialized Elithan, right? Pikemen and all. I'm going to get here. They have 40% more health than regular Imperials, 200% armor, and 40% more damage than regular Imperials. Those guys, when they pass away, turn into Potomi Knights. They're a bigger unit. They're going to have 140% more health than regular Imperials, 300% armor, and 140% damage. Now, every 25% of their health that's lost, the enemies are going to lose 25% of their armor piercing within their aura. So basically, they can lose up to 100% armor piercing as they're dying. All right, it's quite a bit. Now, when the Potomi Knights drop, they turn into Potomi Lords. It's going to be one colossal unit, right? Like a little mini berserker here. It's going to have 75% of a health of a 4-star Berserker Titan, 400% armor, and do about 3/4 of the damage of a regular Berserker Titan. It also freezes 5 enemies within its aura for every 25% of his health is lost. So that's going to be a max of 4 times, freezing 5 enemies as the guy gets dropped. So it's kind of interesting seeing these 3 troops all coming out from one Titan. It's like a little wave after wave after wave, right? I mean, kind of a pun there. Waves when we're talking about a water type Titan, but it makes sense. Pretty cool actually, and it's really interesting to watch it in action, guys. They just don't stop coming. It's pretty freaking crazy. It's time to check out the signature relics for this Titan. The first thing is going to be the Alga Arctica. It's going to give you 50% Titan ice damage, 40% Titan and troop armor piercing, and on allied death, a 50% chance to call a regular reinforcement of the same element as a Titan a max of 4 times. You get a 50% chance to call in an extra troop, which is pretty cool. Now the Dolphin Carving is a really nice one. It's going to give you 50% Titan and troop health, 30% base Imperial health, great, and 40% armor. So that's a great relic for your Titan. And then the Winnowing Ore here, it's going to give you 50% Titan and troop ice damage, 30% base Imperials damage, right? Base is always best, guys. And then 40% Imperial armor piercing. Once again, that's a really good relic as well. I like that. That's really cool. Now that the overview of all that's over with, it's time to get to the math. That's right. For my grinders and anyone that's interested to see what it's going to cost to do this event, let's look into it. But don't forget, before we start, I never count the Portal Stone refresh rate or Portal Stone reward drops, because I have no idea how many you're going to get. We're always looking at a 60-second ping pong turnaround. All right, that's 60 seconds from one fight into the next fight, from beginning to the next beginning, right? We always look at the top boost Titan, which is a 1.4 boost Titan. And whenever I'm using relics or in any kind of my math, I always look at the 1-star boost relic rolls only. That way, I give you the worst case scenario. And if you're luckier and you get 2 to 3 and 4 stars, well, hey, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Now, looking at the chosen Titans for this event, you're going to get, with 3-star Ice Titans, a 1.1 boost. With a 4-star Ice Titan, you'll get a 1.2 boost. I think if you got like that little Aurea's trinket and all that, and you put that like on Aurea, you'll get 1.4, which is nice. If you've got Oceanus, Totec, Thor, Hachiman. Those are your top boost titans at 1.4. All right, and the boost relic for this event is going to be the Chalice of Ice. And always be careful, guys, when the event first starts. Don't pull a relic right away. Sometimes they have the wrong relics drop in, so, kind of wait just a little bit after the event starts. Moving along here, guys, we got to look at the event rewards that will help us out with our grind. In this event, you're going to get 4,200 gems, 925 portal stones, and 6 boost tokens to help out the grind, make things go by quicker. All right, or I guess more quickly. Now, that's important because I know there are still people that are really not happy about the loss of 4K gems, but this here helps to make up for it. They've increased the rewards in all of these events, so if you're a returning player, keep that in mind. Now, to kind of put all that in perspective, let's look at that in this event with those portal stones, gems, and boost tokens. Now, you can see here with the portal stones, you're getting yourself a little over 4,300 souls. The gems are going to net you another 3,200 souls. The boost tokens with a 1-star roll will get you a little under 2,700 souls. That's a total of 10,262 souls, which accounts for 39% of the event. All right, guys, which only leaves you with 15,738 souls that you technically have to buy by either, grinding it out, getting more boost relics, whatever it is. That's really what the event is. So this is not a 26,000 soul event. It's actually a 15,000 soul event when you look at the rewards that are in the event. So that's important, guys. Keep that stuff in mind. Now for the big math here. I broke this down into 5 categories because this event has some interesting things here. We got our pure grind of 26,000 souls for the entire event. If you're just a collector looking to get Oceanus and you're not part of an alliance that's going for top 100 and you need to get him, right, maybe for a future Pantheon, well, that's 22,000 souls. If you're going for all the boost relics, all 6 of them in this event for a future event, that's 16,000 souls. The best return on investment, though, grind for tokens would be 5 tokens at 9,000 souls. And the free-to-play minimum grind, this is for my free-to-play players, guys, it's 3 boost tokens for 2,000 souls. So that is the minimum for my free-to-play players if you're doing this event and you just want to save some tokens up. Now, let's go ahead and start with the 26,000 souls. If you're doing that, you're going all the way through pure grind, you're looking at 1,858 battles. All in all, it's going to take you about 4,600 portal stones to do it. If you don't have those stones, it's going to take you about 23,694 gems to buy those stones. The grind time's 31 hours. And if you need to buy your gems, it's about 50 bucks. All right, guys, that's going to leave you some gems left over. So it's a $50 event in that sense. Now, if you're going for Oceanus, it's going to reduce the total battles down to about 1,500. It's about 3,700, about 3,800 actually. Portal stones, another 18,000 gems to get those. You're looking at a $40 gem buy if you need to buy the gems and a 26-hour grind. Now, here's where it gets interesting here. The all boost token for 16,000 souls is a bad deal. All right? Yes, it's only going to take you about 1,100 battles. It's going to take about 14,000 gems to buy the portal stones. But if you think about it, you're getting, 6 tokens? So that's a 2,000 gem value, or 12,000 gem value for 14,000. You're actually overpaying for those boost tokens by 2,000. You'd be better off just buying the boost tokens than spending or wasting the gems. And you're 19 hours and $30. Forget it. All right, now if you're looking for the best return on investment, though, for your grind, then you're looking at the 5 tokens at 9,000 souls. That's a 10,000 gem value, right? It's going to take you only 643 battles. That's easy to do over 90 hours. It'll take about 1,500 portal stones, and it'll cost you about 7,400 gems. However, that is a savings of 2,576. So if you had your heart set on 6 tokens, just do the 9,000 souls and then buy the last token, dudes, because it makes no sense to do the 16. Just do the 9. It'll take you 11 hours. If you don't have the gems saved up, it'll take $20, but that's going to give you guys 5 tokens, and you'll also have some gems left over for a future event. Now, for my free-to-play players, you guys have a minimum grind of 143 battles. Oh, dudes, that is super easy for my free-to-play players. All right, guys, that's going to cost you about 379 portal stones or about 2,000 gems, right? But you're saving yourself almost 4,000 gems on those boost tokens, guys. It's a huge savings. You're looking at 2 hours of grinding. And, I mean, hey, I know you're free-to-play, so me telling you to spend $5 goes against free-to-play. But if you're looking to invest a little bit of money and you want to get it done quickly, then just do it, right? It's $5. However, if you're not going to do it that way, then I suggest you use what's in the event and then, do your dailies. Do your donations for troops, all that kind of stuff. Save up all your gems and, hopefully get some good portal stone drops and go that way and finish the event. Well, finish your minimum of 2,000 souls. And that's the math, guys, for this event. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Keep all that good stuff in mind. All right, let's move on. So, is the grind worth it? And some final thoughts here. This dude is the brand new Titan in the upcoming meta here and the Epsilon, sequence of events that we're going on here. He's brand new, got some cool new skills, definitely going to throw some people off. If you've got the prestige food for him to get him to P10, it might be worth it. Now, if you already got yourself a P10 Crystallis, then you're definitely set up with the right relics, of course, to be able to beat a lot of these guys that will be on garrisons. What I'm liking about him is that he gives you some variety and choices to put on your garrison. If you already got Minerva, you got Hachi, now you got this guy, it's pretty cool. So, in my opinion, the grind is definitely going to be worth it. This guy, at minimum, would be an awesome land defender, and he will definitely annoy the crud out of some attackers. If they've got a good Evidur or a good Crystallis, they can go at it, but for most other people, it's going to hurt to fight against him. All right, he's going to take time, and he's going to kill troops. So, it's a great Titan. Personally, for me, the grind is definitely worth it, especially since it's a brand new meta. This guy's definitely going to be part of the Pantheon. I'd rather grind for him now than pay for him later in one of those stupid $99 packs or for, like 7,000 or 8,000 some odd divine gems to get one later on. And they toss him in there. So just get him done now, guys. Do the grind. I think it's worth it. The dude just drops troops on top of troops on top of troops. It's pretty crazy. Interesting new skill sets. So, those are my final thoughts on that. And the GOTDS opinion is this grind is definitely worth going for. Grab yourself Oceanus. And that's the video for this weekend's event in Dawn of Titans. Thank you guys so much for chiming in, sticking around and watching the video. If you did make it all the way through and you haven't hit that like button yet, do it. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys comment below. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Share this video. Really helps out a lot too. And if I've earned it, hopefully you are already subscribed. If not, then please subscribe. That'd be freaking amazing. I'm going for 1,000 subscribers before the end of July. All right. Well, hey, this is Darshigong. You guys were awesome. Thanks so much. I hope to catch all of you gaming on the dark side.